what is, in your opinion, what is decentralized finance and why should people care?
So decentralized finance is having control over your own financial future without having to involve a third party like a bank or a retirement fund or a mutual fund or anybody else. Essentially, you own your own well-being and you own your future and the future for your children and their.
So how? Like, it's one thing to say it, but how?
Yeah. So the way that this works is that you have a wallet in cryptocurrency. That wallet is a placeholder of a ledger, and only you and nobody else that doesn't have that can ever access that point of the ledger or that wallet. So by holding that wallet, you're able to be in possession of finances in a way that you aren't with a bank. With a bank, when the money leaves your hands and you deposit it to an account, that is the bank's money. And it is actually your money until you get it back in hand and you're able to go spend it on something physical. With DeFi and your digital wallet, that money is physically yours because nobody else has access to that money, to that wallet. And with our company, what we do is when you hold, for example, Chris, I know you hold a little bit of Reaper token. So simply by holding that in the wallet, only you have access to, we're able to send you XRP and we send you payments for holding that Reaper token. So you're actually making passive income for something that is completely within your control. And I can't take it from you. I can't freeze it. I can't go out and tell you your assets are being loaned as collateral to somebody else. And I'll throw Coinbase under the bus right now because Coinbase was talking about if they went bankrupt, that the assets on Coinbase exchange are not actually the customers, they're collateral for loans that Coinbase has taken. So they would go out and spend that money. So with DeFi, instead of having your money in a centralized exchange or Coinbase or like Robinhood or PayPal, it's actually you own digital space that money is occupying and nobody else can touch it.
Thank you for communicating it that way. I want people to understand. This is why ever since what happened in Canada, I have been like a dog and a bone in this topic, because when I saw in Canada when little Justin didn't like what the trucker said, and he goes, "Oh, you've got to," now keep in mind, I'm talking like crypto.com, or as Patrick talked about Coinbase, like those are exchanges, those are the custodians of those cryptocurrencies. So yes, little Justin could shut that down. He could shut down your bank account. When you don't have any money and you can't eat, you make a lot different decisions than obviously when you can. And so what Patrick is saying, and Patrick, I don't want to put words in your mouth here, but essentially because of decentralized finance, if you've got your own wallet, and you're going to hear this term a lot, we say it a lot on the show, your keys, your coins, your keys, your tokens. The beauty about that with a token like the Reaper is that now I own those keys, where now if I wanted to go and I needed, let's say everything did shut down and I needed to buy some food or a bed or a night lodging, and Patrick and I have got the ability to exchange Reaper because now it's peer-to-peer transactions, which freaks banks out. But that's where it becomes really, really valuable. Is that a fair way to describe it, Patrick?
Absolutely, Chris. And as you said, this does really concern banks, and it concerns legislators and Congress, and they're still really struggling with how to address and how to regulate this. So I will caution that none of this is financial advice, and we're still very much in a regulated environment, which is something I'm trying to address through the block, which is the Blockchain Leadership Oversight Council, in which we're basically publishing a constitution of rights that we recognize all legitimate cryptocurrencies owe those rights to the consumer. That's just one way that we're able to not only protect consumers, but also put the onus and the responsibility back on the consumer to research in every project that they invest in. So
Man.
please don't go and just buy any dog coin, any meme coin out there and think that now you're investing. You're not. You're gambling. So
Patrick, I love our conversations. We're going to continue to have Patrick back. I want to remind you, please go to thereaper.io. Again, thereaper.io. Email Patrick at thereaper.io. You can tell he has a ton of great information. He'd love to visit with you.